Okay, so
Uh-huh.
Draft is here with background noise. So,
Yes.
last we left off, you are down below. Mid-afternoon, three people with a woken vampire that turned into mist.
Uh,
And one
uh-huh.
side of the place is burning.
So the mist was moving away from the fire last I remember, and it was trying to hide itself.
It was
Fucking cunt.
going somewhere, yes. Kind of hard to pick
Darkest, but I
out.
couldn't see it. Can I throw another Molotov at it? Just towards the direction it was going. Oh yeah, I
Okay,
can't really do much more at this point. Can I?
you
Can I
had
plant?
like
I mean,
5 Molotovs, right? I think you've used one so
I no.
far.
Yeah, I've used one, and I had five, and then I carried four because the Fae girl only wanted to carry like one or two, so I was carrying hers too.
Okay. Well, give me a perception alertness roll then. Well, there's fire, and that is creating a lot of moving shadows. So we're gonna call it a 9. And we'll see if you can actually detect the fucker as he tries to evade you.
Yeah. The computer I brought with me isn't the best.
Or not the best.
Hey, hey man. I can say the same about you. Haha, there you go.
Not seeing it.
No, I'm not even in roll 20 right now. Or am I?
I
Wait,
can roll for you if you want.
does it look like I'm in roll 20 right now?
No.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just rolled. It's gonna take a while for this fucking computer to load.
I think he has like 5 dice on that.
Perception
But
alertness? Yeah.
No.
don't wait, Nyaxi. Let Jackalor roll for him.
Okay.
That's fine. I believe in Jack Lore.
I don't. His perception alertness, 5 dice at 9.
I trust.
I believe. Holy shit.
Well, that's
See?
success. So you catch a glimpse of the mist as it's streaming out behind you, heading out into the main part of the temple.
Fucking cunt. It's gonna go wake up the other ones, obviously.
But it's just trying to trap you there.
I could do that too. Just leave me for the night, kill me. I rush after it. I tell the others to follow me,
Okay.
I guess. Can't really throw something at it when it's going against the exit, because I don't want to burn my own exit.
Okay, give me Dex Athletics to try and keep up.
Fucking miss, man. Super speed.
So much super speed as it's trying to juke you and you have to backtrack on occasion when you lose sight of it. So it gets
Ah,
weird, you know? We're just gonna call this a Dex Athletics at 6. And I'm gonna try and find where I put the people that were with you and roll for them. Fucking hate how he's already managed to ruin my carefully crafted plan for fucking him.
What did he do already?
I've done so much shit. I don't know. Oh my fucking god, it doesn't connect to the Wi-Fi. What the fuck is wrong with this computer? Where did I bring this?
Brad, why do you constantly ruin fun?
Actually, no, that's wrong, because the priest had buffed his dex. So,
Oh, he did. Right, I remember.
he was
I
being a
had buffed my
good.
dex to 5. I remember, I have a +2 on all magic I need to cast right now. Because I buffed the shit out of myself. And I have 3 things running. Oh, how fun.
You're at a +1 because once you hit 4,
Oh.
you're at +2.
Okay.
So, Jackalor, roll 8d10 at difficulty 6 for him.
And now it's gonna go bad. We all know that.
4 successes.
The other 2
Oh,
got 1
okay.
each.
Fuck. That's not good.
So, you weave through the areas of the temple and you realize that, wait, this is not the passage we came in through. I must have taken a weird turn somewhere along the way. Where are the others? What are all these weird echoes
Oh,
from
no.
behind me? Oh crap, they've fallen behind. Mist is right there. Still in front of you. Almost smug in the
still
light
like
of the electric torch.
Can I electric torch? Excuse me.
Like a
Right,
flashlight.
I had a torch. I had one, right?
I'm
Okay.
assuming you do.
Yeah.
You
No,
can
I
try and
remember.
throw the Molotov.
They can't. Can I throw it? Because he gets hurt by fire. So if I throw it on top of him, like above him on the roof, and the fire falls down on him,
It might.
would that
You
might be
don't
more
know
effective?
in that much detail.
Yeah, I know.
Give me, Jacklord, give me another Dex Athletics. So 8 dice at 7 while he logs on.
Mm,
Bitchin'.
Bruh, what the fuck?
Wow.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not feeling lucky today, but Jackalour sure is, ain't he?
Let's see. Well, he wasn't expecting this to go quite like this, so he's gonna roll to abort into a dodge from smugging.
That's great.
How the fuck did
Fuck.
Kraft walk in and nearly fuck everything up already?
I told you that.
Nope. How did he fuck that up?
He didn't dodge.
Okay. So he takes a point of ag because Mistform does reduce these, and he's gonna have to roll for being burned on the rot track. That was like a 7.
Please fucking rock track, please.
Watch.
He botched it. Oh, amazing! I
He
love it.
didn't.
He's not gonna.
No, he didn't.
And
Botch,
he
botch,
starts
botch.
spent a willpower on the second one because, you know what, fuck it, this is bad.
Uh-huh. If he fails
Unfortunately, your
then he's
friends
gonna
are
rush it.
still far off. Now we're gonna roll
Uh-huh.
initiative because you made it mad.
I mean, I already did that before. It didn't even want to talk to me. They usually
Better burn
can't.
you first.
Yep.
Trash, somehow you beat this guy on initiative too. What the fuck is going on right now?
Okay, Kraft, he is gonna cast magic at you while still in mist form.
Oh, he's gonna have to beat
Ah.
Bruh, he a wizard.
Or he's gonna blood boil me. Or he's gonna
No,
blood boil.
He has to touch you to blood boil you, so he has to eat a spell.
Oh, okay, thank God.
What do you wish to do?
Just get rid of all the blood in your body. Problem solved.
Yeah, I just cast life magic on myself, survive without blood. This is not gonna cause me to explode by paradox later.
If you want to quick cast, You can't, you need life 4. Because this is a major alteration to a complex life form, it's not just self-healing.
Yeah, no shit, I'm not gonna do that to myself.
Jackalor could modify himself to sustain himself without blood in his body. Temporarily, at least, until he could replace it.
Wow.
I'm not sure you
Good.
could, because that's a higher sphere, I would say.
If I replaced all my blood with vampire blood, what would happen to me then?
Bro, no, you're not. You don't get to come home if you're a vampire. I fucking said this.
Nathan gets to stay!
Nathan's a good boy. Nathan doesn't run out to be autistic.
So,
Nathan keeps his autism in the house.
Kraft, what do you wish to do? You've made it mad.
It's gonna try to cast magic on me. Is the fire still going? Because it was like napalm, so like the fire isn't out, right?
It's not napalm, it's just gasoline. But
No, but
the problem is that fire damage is reduced by 1 level, essentially, due to him being in mist form. So a big chunk of it goes up in a big whoomp, and that's what catches him. Enough to do actual damage.
So he has like 2 ag, right? Or
Yes.
1 ag right now.
He took 1
Oh,
from what
shit,
you
that's
did,
right, he
on
was
top of what he already had from the car explosion.
Nice.
I forgot that he got hurt in the car explosion and he proceeded to
Just
show
throw
up the
him
very
in
next
Molotov.
fucking.
You'll be fine.
I'm talking about guitar though.
Sorry, Kraft?
Okay, Satan.
What
Oh
did you
fuck, my internet. No. Counter magic is hard though. Like it's
Then fucking Molotov his ass. You go before him.
yeah. No fuck it, I guess. It's distracting in one way.
You're gonna need to split between preparing another Molotov and throwing it this time.
Oh.
Because you need to actually pull it out, light it, allow that to be a normal ready action at difficulty 4, but you're still gonna need to split.
Well,
You have 3 more Molotovs, it might be just enough.
yeah, it might be 3-5, I guess, for the Molotov preparation.
Jackalor, if you would.
What's the roll?
Before we do that, Kraft, keep in mind, we're using the fun rules, as in the rules that are actually in the book for splitting action, so your second action will happen after he has acted.
Oh, the next turn. Okay, right, I see.
So, yeah, it functions in the same order as celerity actions would.
Ah. Well, shit. Fuck it. I don't have any damage right now. How bad could it be?
Okay? Keep in mind, if you
Famous last
lose
word.
5 blood points, you're in danger of dying. But okay.
I know.
Jackalor, roll
I know.
3d10 at 4, like Kraft said, for drawing and preparing a Molotov. This involves also, well, I guess he could be lighting it as part of, actually throwing it. Okay, it's out. Jackalor did not botch for you.
Yeah, I believe. I told him, I believe in Jack.
The vampire's mad. He's gonna spend a willpower point on succeeding at the thaumaturgy this
Oh.
round, because mostly fuck you.
This is when Kraft gets one shot. Yep, goodbye, Gooby.
So that's 4 blood points that were just sucked out of you, which is gonna conveniently put you at wounded.
Yeah.
So you have
So
3
when I
die to toss the Molotov with.
Oh, fun.
So 3d10 at 6.
At 7, it's an improvised anaerodynamic weapon.
Ben.
Still a hit.
I believe.
Okay.
What the fuck is this meme right now?
Hey man, I'm pulling an
Why
ally.
are the two retards are just bashing their heads against each other right now? It's amazing.
I'm pulling an ally. Don't worry about it.
No, this is the wrong sheet. 90. Okay. Considering that there was already fire in the general area, we're gonna say that that's enough to do another point of damage to.
Awesome.
Oh, just another point of damage? Oh, that kind of sucks.
I know, but it's too
You're
ag.
dead. He fucking took you down by 4 health levels. He's at 2.
He took me down by 2 health levels.
Was
Put
it
me
2?
at wounded. Yeah. He only took 2 blood
Oh.
from me. I dealt him 2 more, and
He did not
he's
take
like
2
a
blood
five-
from you. He took 4.
Oh. What the fuck? I misheard then. Shit. Wounded is. Wait.
It goes bruised, hurt,
Right.
injured, wounded, mauled, crippled, incapacitated.
Oh wow. Oh fuck. I fucked.
Bro, you got me mad
Okay.
hyped for a moment there. I thought you were gonna survive.
I mean, he could still pull it off.
Yeah.
So I think, Jacklord, do you know how long Mistform takes to reverse?
It takes 1 turn, I believe.
Right. Let's roll a luck die for him, see if there are any convenient ways through which he can drift out. Nope, this is a dead end. Okay, Kraft, his only way out is through you.
Fun.
Um,
So he's gonna. Is the mist moving towards me now?
the mist is gonna move conveniently out of the burning area completely, so you have to get 3 success to actually do damage this time. And it's gonna Theft of Vitae you again. Spending another willpower point on this.
God.
You better believe that this very night he is gonna enact a night-long ritual to secure this place from mages with the proper ward.
Well, if he survives, right?
Nah, fam, you don't get to use that excuse.
What do you wish to do, Kraft?
Uh,
You just saw blood rip out of your pores through your skin and just drift and mix with the mist, getting absorbed into it.
I guess.
Can
Sounds
Kraft
bad.
generate? Can Kraft
Can I-
cause his blood to regenerate?
He can with life 3, but that
But I
means
need some
he's
time.
casting magic.
Yeah, I need time. I need a few turns to do it.
Fuck you, Kraft. If you're in, you might as well go all the way in. Just fucking lob the rest of it into the already burning fire. Let it all burn.
Alright, I'll spend my last willpower on ignoring wound penalties and throw another Molotov. Let's go, motherfucker.
No.
Yeah,
Hold
Oh.
on, are you just throwing a Molotov or are you lighting it?
I'm lighting it, obviously, but I need to prepare
God
it first,
damn it,
you know.
Kraft.
Okay,
God damn it.
Jackalor. Oh, what's the split? 3-5 again?
Yeah, 35. Oof, this is gonna hurt. As long as he doesn't do 3 lethal, I'm fine.
He successes on drawing.
Okay, so now spend a willpower on making an automatic success happen, so this doesn't get botched. Take wound penalties and take it into account. Oh boy, moment of truth.
You're not dead.
You are at
Not bad.
-6 blood. You have a pounding headache. You feel thirsty. You can barely stand, but you power through it.
Bruh, what does this mean? What is this meme?
He's
I
crippled.
hit Molotov.
Oh my god, and he fucking hit the Molotov.
I believe. Jesus fuck.
And he's just in a corner with fire everywhere around him.
He
Bruh.
can move up to like 7 yards and still take an action normally. I stated as part of his action that he's moving out of the already burning area.
Crap, you need to heal yourself and hit the motherfucker again.
No shit.
So since this is essentially... Huh. Are there
How much
rules
damage
for
does it
creating
have?
blood?
No idea. No fucking clue.
To
I
be
mean-
fair, I think it would be vulgar.
Yeah.
It
be like
wouldn't.
that
It is.
anyway?
We're gonna treat this as
You
a
can't really-
coincidental heal because it's all inside his body. It's
Nobody can see.
yeah. It's gonna be coincidental healing, but yes, Epic is right. In order to nail a mist that's floating in the middle of the room, trying to stay away from the floor, the ceiling, and the walls, to avoid what Kraft is trying to do, it would take 3 successes to cause 2 damage, which would go down to 1.
What?
Oh my god, I'm lagging so
The
bad.
mist is staying away from any surfaces allied, so Kraft has to land
Yeah,
a
but it's
very
back
good
into a
hit.
corner, isn't it?
Hmm?
It's backed into a corner though, right?
It can't. It would have to go past Kraft to escape out back into the temple. It doesn't mean it doesn't have any room to maneuver, because it can just
Oh
drift around him if it really has to.
man, I was mad hyped that Kraft might, come home from this. Alright, well.
Give it another round, and his friends might show up.
What fucking friends? The NPCs don't do anything. They're all terrible fucking people.
Truth.
Not one of them have done anything productive.
Yeah, like nobody threw any fucking
No, hold up.
What I
The
threw-
only ones that have done anything productive were the technocratic kill team, and even they suffered heavy fucking losses.
to do anything, yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus.
So, on the next round, it would like to beat performance. It's gonna steal more of your blood, and it's gonna spend another willpower point.
Oh god. How? Can I quick cast heal myself?
You can.
It's gonna
This
be
is for your
difficult.
NPC friends to see if they are actually able to not get lost down here.
Oh well, shit.
Luckily, it
Well,
should. I'm gonna let them get to you. Unless they, outright fail. Okay, yeah, Cassandra is gonna show up at the end of this next round.
Oh, you'll just be dead by the time she shows up. Nothing biggie.
I mean, the priest should also be with her, right? They were like the same speed.
They had to run and they had to try and find which way you had went, so they were checking different areas, and at some point they got separated.
God damn it. Fucking idiots.
So, Kraft, you're currently at -6, but that doesn't apply to magic, and this is gonna be coincidental.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna say that just replacing, like, it's not gonna be properly infused with your life force, but you can just replace blood volume and, get something that
Alright.
keeps you functioning. It's gonna take a while for your system to, get fully back into whack, but
He's
It-
just got red water in his veins. That's all it really is. The
You
metaphor goes to
know,
try- what is this?
a celestial courser could just transfuse wine into their system as blood, probably.
God bless.
Yes, indeed.
No, it
So,
has to.
what do you wish to
Especially-
do, Draft?
I said I quit grass healing myself.
Okay.
It's like the only thing I can do at this point.
So, a
'Cause I can't throw another
coincidental
Molotov.
level 3 would be difficulty 6.
And one of my
What are you using?
tools. I mean, yeah, I was using chi symbols and What were my tools for healing? Exertions? No, I don't think so.
Meditation, I think. So you just stand there
Yeah.
and focus inwards.
Let's go with that. And symbols was discarded, so that's -1, so that cancels the other -1. The +1, I mean.
Yeah, so give us 5d10 at 6 Jackalor for his healing.
One success. You're fucked.
Oh, fuck.
I knew you would do it, Jackalor.
I mean, he's not crippled though, so
Hey, at least the one, if he fails the roll now, the thaumaturgy roll, then
no, he ain't gonna fail. He gonna kill you.
He spent a willpower point to ensure that that doesn't happen, Draft.
I mean, he can still get 0 success otherwise, like he gets a 1.
With the dice that have been rolled so far, no. He's gonna get like max
You're
level
dead.
success now. Yep, nope, goodbye.
Goodbye,
So
bro.
you are... Well, there's some blood in your system, but
No.
your body is rapidly shutting down. You have minutes left to live as Cassandra comes around the corner and stops in shock. Just quick enough to see you collapse.
Bro, please tell me she unleashes. Let that be a thing. Oh fuck, she beats him.
She's definitely gonna unleash here. She's his
Oh, shit.
supernatural friend. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen here? Someone's gonna fucking die.
One shot him. Please have something useful. Don't be crap. Please.
Don't be. I dealt like 4 ag to him.
That doesn't fucking matter, crap. You're dead. Well, you're dying.
And he had like 1 or 2 damage left from yesterday. Right?
You dealt 2 ag. Yes. Not 4, because every damage he takes from fire is reduced by 1 level due to mist form.
So when you say I deal 1 damage, it gets reduced by 1 again. I thought you gave me the damage I dealt before it was reduced.
No,
After it
you
was reduced.
essentially, those attacks which succeeded, they would have dealt, like you hit with pretty much every attack, and the ones that got only 1 damage, I told you that they failed, and the ones that got 2, one of those went through.
I'm surprised the fire doesn't stack if he's in mist form because it should
It did.
like
One of those that succeeded despite only having 2 successes because he hadn't moved from the previous attack at all.
okay.
So I
the
did give
guy's
him
kinda
that.
like-
Yes.
okay. That's such a weird
It is.
Like,
I have to try and figure out how to rule it fairly in a very weird combination of circumstances. Yes.
fuck. Alright. My bad for sounding salty. It's just a weird thing to fucking hear.
He's using what he has to try and fuck with you. If he had a lot of fortitude, he might just wade in. But he might not have a lot of fortitude.
If he would had a lot of fortitude, he wouldn't fucking be in mist form right now. What? Come on, Cassandra. What you gonna do? Fucking please be fucking productive for once.
Okay. glamour. Right. So that's one nightmare dice. I think the one you take from the unleashing is added to the unleashing roll, right?
Yeah.
2 points of glamour. And it's a difficulty 7.
Oh, she gonna fuck it up.
Oh, that's just meets her Dragon's Ire rating. So she doesn't overshoot and twist it.
Holy shit.
That's good.
Hold up, wait, what?
She done good. So she just screeches in pain, anger, and sheer frustrated annoyance at having her fuck toy taken away. And utterly fails to deal any ag.
Are you for real? Nah, fuck this. I'm laying down now. Nah, fuck.
What? I have no words. I just... What?
Bro, can you let somebody else roll damage when it comes to the NPCs so they're useful?
God damn it, Draco.
I thought 15 ag was a reasonable amount in the situation. He has like two health levels left. How?
No.
I don't.
No.
This is just bullshit.
I told you, the NPCs are worthless.
Craft, she failed with a -3 on 15 at difficulty 6.
Oh my god.
It's not a botch though.
I would be upset if she botched damage and the fucking vampire was like, "Oh, thank you, I'm healed now," and just kind of floated off.
It would need to...
She's not dead yet.
I'm so upset right now.
Okay, let's roll again for the priest at 7 to see if he might show up sometime soon. He might. Oh, god fucking damn it.
Everybody's gonna die because they're worthless and they're gonna filter in one by one.
Nah, Cassandra can do this.
Sandra's gonna be at -1 for her next attempt, and she's gonna spend the willpower to... Don't think you can spend willpower on unleashing. Kind of goes against the idea of an uncontrolled attack like that with great risks. So
fucking.
let's just stick that down and let's try this again, shall we?
She don't fuck it up.
Because, I mean, surely she can't fuck up twice.
Sure.
This is why she belongs in the kitchen.
Okay.
And the worst part
So, now Epic wants to say something, I assume. Not for unleashing.
bro, why we got a backseat rule here?
Well,
Because it's
maybe,
ridiculous.
but it won't matter. She'll get glamour to negate with back from Jack's gratitude after. Okay, so, on the second attempt, the dragonfire catches hold of the mist and it burns like a nebula igniting in midair as the priest arrives on the scene. So, I'm gonna give him 2 rolls of quick cast healing to see if he can happily save craft before everything goes to shit.
Oh my god, crap legitimately might have been saved.
Yeah, no, that would
We'll
be
see.
enough. We're gonna say that you're still at hurt, so you're at the -1, but he manages to restore your blood and repair the mildly damaged blood vessels enough that you are almost intact.
Well then.
And nobody will ever know that Cassandra fucked up her first Dragon Ider attack.
I know, right?
She just
She will just have to block that shame out of herself.
no, she's just gonna pretend it never happened. She's just giving you a confident smile as she's leaning over you. Just cradling your head. Don't worry, Jack. I got here just in time. You're safe now.
Jesus Christ. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Alright.
It smells
God,
like
it's my
ozone, ashes, and burning gasoline in that fucking dead end. It's hard to breathe.
I don't care. I'm alive. Let's
Bro,
do more
when does the true final boss show up, though?
The priest tells you,
Just keep
God
going.
has given you a second chance. He might not give you a third if you do not turn from your heathen ways, my son.
The thing that has to kill the fucking
Roll preach real quick. I want to see how good he preaches.
I think that should be at least -1 difficulty because he's in a horrible state.
I agree.
So that's charisma leadership, I think.
Yeah, no, I think that would be preaching. Craft, are you ready to see the light of God?
5
Which
successes.
Dude,
The
this is,
flames
like,
from
completely
the,
against my nature.
dying light from the molotovs you threw forms a halo around his head as he's healing you.
God damn it.
Craft, you're gonna come back as a different tradition. You're gonna have like the whole robes and everything. I'm like, I have found God, my children, while I was gone. Like, what the fuck happened to you?
2 near-death experiences and the third one almost death experience.
Cassius, I'm sorry, we may no longer have sex. Why not? First, we must wed.
I think she might have a problem with that and might unleash Sovereign on you to change you back.
I mean, I'm not gonna change my fucking, the way I see magic is through my will. I'm not gonna be like, oh
Yeah,
God,
God
give
just
it power.
gave you life,
That.
my son.
I don't get. No, it's my will.
Right.
Fuck.
You get to live another day, you little retard.
I don't give up. It's not. No, in my opinion, it's just him using his willpower magic. That's the thing, though. Even though he's like saying it's God that's saving you right now, that's what he believes.
You don't know. Why are you gonna belittle him like that?
Okay,
No, I'm not belittling. I'm saying his will is great.
Alright,
your dysfunctional party has defeated the vampire Methuselah. Somehow.
Yeah.
Or so it appears. Maybe he had foretold all along and just drifted out during the light show.
Come on. That's that. No.
Why are you gonna be like that, Draco? I don't need that shit. I'm
Don't do. Don't do that.
happy that Kraft did something productive.
I mean, I can. If he's still alive, I can lock on to him, though, right?
You can
Is that
try.
completely-
Do you want to try and scan for his presence mentally?
My fucking. What's the time first before I do anything like that? What's the fucking time? Clock. Hour.
It's hard to tell. Who knows how long you
I
were
have
unconscious?
a phone. I have a phone. Cassandra should have a phone too, or the priest. One of them, right?
Okay,
Otherwise,
you
I
find
have
a phone. It's like 4:10 p.m. right now. You have a couple of hours left till sunset. You could explore for an hour and still be back in Freehold before the sun goes down. Provided you don't get lost down here.
Can I go burn vampires?
Do you wish to try and burn vampires?
Do you have enough fucking Molotovs?
No. We met like over 10 vampires in here. You know what? Let's just go fucking.
Don't jinx
Let's
it.
just go. No, I'm not gonna drink. Let's just go get the fucking necklace and let's get the fuck out of here.
Hey, do you wish to search for the necklace?
I'm gonna just ask Cassandra if she can, like, if you might be able to connect to the necklace in any way.
No? Of course I
Okay.
can't.
I mean, this is why I wanted to learn more about how your magic works, Cassandra. Anyway.
She dumps
So I
your
can
head
ignore
on
them.
the floor.
Okay.
Fucking
fine.
typical.
Fuck it.
Fucking typical! I save
Alright.
you from an ancient bloodsucker, and you ask me why I can't find the necklace for you! What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yo, why is this relationship just anime in a nutshell?
I don't
I saved your life. Why can't you do something?
She's unseelie. Did you expect her to be all nice to that extent?
Okay, look, listen. Can I sense the fucking necklace with my mind powers or anything? Lock onto it. Prime senses, anything?
You know what? Roll a coincidental prime mind effect.
Well, fuck.
Jackalore?
Jack was me. I couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi with
so
my
what's the
computer.
roll?
It's retarded.
5d10?
Yes, 5d10 at 3.
Hold on, remember
No,
to the higher
at 4.
difficulty. 'Cause these-
It's at 4 because it's not in a node, right?
You got one success.
You get a vague ping somewhere in the dead end. It was probably on it when it died, so it's somewhere among the dust and ashes right now.
Oh, okay. Well, look. Okay, I'll tell them that. Okay, so I use my magic now. They probably saw me using. Okay, I sensed it. It's somewhere in this room, and amongst the dust and ashes.
Okay.
Can you help me look for it?
Cassandra gives you the finger and tells you she's gonna keep a lookout.
I asked the priest. I'm not gonna ask Cassandra for that shit. I know.
This would be a perception investigation roll, Craft.
I know. That's why I wanted to ask him.
He's gonna help you, but he's gonna be rolling at a higher difficulty because he doesn't have investigation. He's gonna be rolling perception alertness instead.
Alright. Fuck it. It's better than nothing.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Jackalor, roll 3 dice at difficulty 6 for Craft, please.
Huh.
Yay?
So that's like 2 successes total. You eventually find it, but that's like 20-30 minutes later.
Let's get the fuck out. I found it, Cassandra. Look.
Okay, as you head out and as you try to take a turn for the exit, Cassandra sort of just grabs you by the shoulder and, with what strength she has, tries to just turn you back towards the library that you saw earlier. No, we're not done here.
Oh my god. We have like half an hour, Cassandra.
Bro, that's half an hour. She can fucking like make you a boy or some shit. Like you going in that library.
We're gonna go into the library, we're gonna grab whatever isn't nailed down, and then we're gonna go.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's not what I thought they were gonna do in the library. Okay.
You stab it. What the fuck is wrong with your ally?
Bro, look,
Also-
I'm sorry if you have poor taste.
Dude. We're in
Go
a
ahead.
fucking ancient Mayan temple or Incan temple.
Yeah,
With
no.
vamp-
Where else are you gonna defile it besides the altar and the library?
Oh my god. Oh. Any Okay, I'll just switch my prime mind senses to prime, I guess, for vampiric and like presence or supernatural presence.
Okay, Jackalor, make a roll for him on that.
What was it?
Level 1 prime effect to try and
Prime.
detect vampires.
Or supernatural presence. I see.
So that's 4, right?
Yes.
Difficulty 4. Yeah. 5 at 4.
2 successes.
Better
You
than
can't
basic.
pinpoint it, but there's definitely some kind of signature inside the library.
For fuck's sake. Okay. Guys, there's some kind of. Okay, is it vampiric or is it like what kind of presence?
It feels vampiric. You just can't pinpoint the specific location. It's somewhere in there.
Okay, there's some kind of vampiric presence inside of the library, so there's probably a vampire sleeping in one of the rooms next to the library or in the library. Just
The
careful.
priest just says, "Come on, let's just fucking go." Sandra gives him a stern look. I think we're gonna have them roll off here.
God damn it. God damn it.
What matters more, booty or God? Let's find out.
Well, it's all...
Time.
I'm not the booty betrayer anymore.
No, I want
I'm
God to
saying,
win out
like,
here. I want God to put the booty in its place. Yeah!
The priest's roll was first. Cassandra just she doesn't even say anything. She gives him a stern look and then gives him a kiss. Then and there, tongue and all, just to shock and stun him long enough to go through the door and drag Jack in with her.
God fucking damn it.
The priest is still trying to reboot.
He hasn't been kissed that.
Error.
He hasn't
No,
been
hey,
kissed that fucking hard since before he went to church.
Yeah, he probably has been kissed. You know, dude, he's a priest, right? He's
I almost
celibate.
said that booty one out.
Yes, that's why she did it, because he is celibate.
Oh, now he's gonna fucking fall to the Nafandi or whatever it is because she broke that.
She broke the priest,
He
goddamn
can
it.
no longer use the tools of keeping his body pure.
I mean, when a heart like that touches you, yeah, no. Rip priest man. No longer a mage.
Do you say anything, Kraft, as she tells you to look for anything that looks valuable, knowledge-wise?
God fucking damn it. Just God fucking damn it. Alright, so do I need to roll perception investigation to look for precious things?
Or perception occult?
It's the same roll. Doesn't matter.
Right,
It doesn't
Cassandra's
matter,
at
like-
penalties too.
Oh.
So, Jackalor, another 3 at the difficulty 6. Or searching for things.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to spend willpower on this?
He doesn't have any left.
You think I have?
No.
You think I have? I
Well,
spent
that's-
them all surviving the first night against the vampire elder. How do you think I got home?
He just makes something else. Done.
Like, I'm gonna need to recover at the freehold, like a few points of willpower before I go back.
Good to
Just so I
know.
don't die to Thalain.
Roll perception alertness. or craft. We're gonna 4 dice, difficulty 6.
2 successes.
Okay. Craft, you lose 4 points from your mind shield as the vampire relies on obfuscate to keep you from seeing him, as you notice movement among the shelves.
Not the shit again.
Where do you have your mind shield written down? Ah, there, in the notes there.
Notes. Yeah,
Actually,
notes.
they should be limited by his path rate. Probably. So you notice it
Yeah.
clawing at the mind shield. It doesn't really affect it. It's groggy from waking up during the day. Seems to be carrying a knife of some kind, though, from what you can tell. There's something glinting in the reflected light.
Why does this shit keep happening to me?
Well,
Why do I
but-
keep toying with fate? Cassandra, priest. What the fuck is the priest guy called? Forgot his name. Call him priest guy. You think I remember? You think I remember?
Bro, he saved your life, and you're just gonna disrespect him like that. Why are you like
What the
this?
fuck is wrong with you, Kraft? Why are you like this?
Because I don't have access to roll 20, so I can't see.
He's Aurelio. The figure seems to be moving towards... Well...
Alright,
Kraft,
so
high or
I'm gonna-
low?
Hold on.
High or low?
Hi.
Okay. It's moving towards Cassandra.
Fuck.
She hasn't
Can I
noticed
ambush
it.
it?
Do you wish to try and
Can I
ambush it?
Uh-huh.
You can try. It's gonna require a dex stealth at 8 because it is trying to keep an eye on you as well as it's moving forward.
Oh. I'm gonna try and ambush it as long as, I can ambush it before it gets to Cassandra.
Yeah, that's part of why it's such a high difficulty.
Alright. Okay.
So what are his dice?
Let's see. What does he have?
My dex is 5 currently because it's
Yes,
boosted,
so
remember?
6 dice at 8 because he has wound penalties as well.
Yeah,
1 success.
enough. I'm gonna cast Supernatural Punch. Ag dealing punch. I don't have any knives or shit. So I'm gonna spend a quintessence and I'm gonna fucking
Well,
cast
it
face.
does get a counter roll. If that...
Oh, it does.
Because
Wait, wouldn't it be called dark?
it has Protean 1, among other things.
Oh, that's spicy.
He's using it to see in the dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're special vampires that get protean.
Krat, why do you have to have like hot body? Oh no.
So, it kind of just stops as you are moving towards it and your eyes meet. Seems to hesitate for a moment. Kind of glances at Cassandra, glances back at you, and then just slowly extends 2 fingers towards the door. Half hopeful, half resigned.
Wait, what? Alex laughing too hard. What?
I'm sorry.
It's pointing towards the door with 2 fingers while meeting your gaze.
It's telling you
Just
to get
wants us
out.
to go. Do you think I can convince Cassandra to leave at this point?
You could try. You would have to see how she reacts.
Uh-huh. I'll keep an eye on the vampire. I'll say, Cassandra, have you got enough books yet? It's Time is running out.
We've barely started to look. What's your hurry?
Would you remember the vampire? The vampire.
She glances at her phone. It's still light outside. Relax.
Do you remember the way out?
Of course I fucking do.
Remember?
Kind of.
Well, it took a while, remember? Took a while. Aurelio, are you up? Can you come in here?
He's sort of steps in, and the vampire is not really hidden. If you know, are immune to obfuscate, so Aurelio kind of just stops in his tracks and sort of just goes, Cassandra, why don't you put everything down and we'll just go? Cassandra turns around, is throwing bewildered glances between the two of you and the spot that Aurelio's looking at, and doesn't quite get it.
This is turned into Scooby fucking Doo right now.
Yeah.
That's what this
Yeah.
is.
It's so memey.
And at least the vampire's being smart about it. He knows that he's not gonna win this fight.
He might have felt the blood bond snap, yes.
Oh, he
Yeah.
just wants to leave now. He doesn't have a reason to be here anymore.
Yeah. He wants to like get the fuck out.
This is just his home. Like, now you guys are the assholes.
That might or might not be true.
No shit, we're looting the temple.
God damn.
The vampire gestures towards the door again, angrily, lets his obfuscate drop. Cassandra sort of just gasps when she sees him.
This is why we wanted to leave, Cassandra, okay?
He just
He's gonna
puts
piss off.
down the tablet she was fondling slowly on the table and starts slowly backing towards the door while keeping a hand on her sword.
I'm like, yes. Hand gestures, okay, we're leaving now. Fucking hand gestures. Because he probably speaks some kind of ancient Incan language.
Yep.
And we're speaking English. Or
He kind of keeps pacing you until you are like a couple of turns away from the exit, where he can start to feel the reflected presence of the sunlight and make sure that you actually leave without taking anything.
oh wow, fucking cunt. Well,
You're stealing his stuff. You fucking asshole.
Yeah, no, legit. Just let the poor bastard, like, he's got to deal with the fact his dad's dead or something. Like, just.
He has to arrange a funeral, call the family. Can you stop fucking with him, please?
Like, the first thing he did when he woke up was feel his dad die right away. Like, he's like, oh god, the Inquisition's back. They
yeah.
let him
There
go.
Oh jeez.
You can come back later and be more diplomatic about it.
Nah, next time I come back, I'm burning down this place and taking everything. Fuck it.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He's gonna
I
kill
don't give a shit. This motherfucker almost murdered. His dad almost murdered me. I don't care
Nah,
about this.
fuck that. He can come live with us. He can. No, actually, you can speak ancient Mayan, right?
No. Maybe my
I
dad.
mean-
He can't even speak Portuguese, dude. He
Okay.
doesn't even speak fucking Portuguese. All right, let's go back to the field, guys.
Okay, as you go outside and as you head away from the temple, about 15-20 meters away from the entrance, you run into a pack of 4 werewolves in war form that appear to have run into an invisible wall and are trying to scratch through it to go to your aid.
You're trying to save me?
Ward
Oh,
against
I can't-
ward against werewolves.
Yo, can we just move into that temple?
Yeah, we can counter.
Can we
Oh,
just
you
pick
wanna?
the note up and move?
No.
Craft,
I
Sad.
I'm gonna need a perception awareness roll from Jack, which would come to 3 dice in this case.
Awesome.
Difficulty 6, I presume?
Yes. Let's call it a 6.
Let's be generous. Come on, it's magic, man. I
One
have
success.
5 senses on. I have 5 senses on.
That's what allows that to be a thing. And you and Aurelio, thinking back on what you discovered there, this might actually be a weak node, with the vampire having somehow harnessed it to keep the wards up indefinitely, which is why it might have survived sleeping for however long it slept.
Oh wow! Snap! It's another node, guys. We're rich.
Yeah, the werewolves are going to commandeer that one.
They can't
Yeah,
get
no
in.
shit,
The
man.
vampire magic
No,
is still in
if-
place. Someone had Tom to G6.
Yeah, we can bring it down.
Ooh.
Nah, don't bring it down. Fuck the werewolves.
I don't know that. I'm friends with
It's
the
hard to
werewolves.
judge its strength, but it's far weaker than the full potential of the fourth node would be. It might be somewhere between 2 and 4.
Okay.
But it's still a node and still valuable because of it.
How close to the freehold is this?
About
like-
hour and a half drive, maybe. It's
So
it's not
close.
too
Yeah,
far.
so-
It's actually it's like less than an hour. About an hour, because the roads are crap.
It's just that it's a bunch of jungle.
Yeah,
Yeah, about an hour, and then we have to wade through jungle for like half an hour too. So like it's really close.
yeah.
It's just at the.
The civilization has
Like,
almost reached it. It's like another half a kilometer of jungle clearance, and there will be farms on top of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
there's a
there
pack.
are who knows how many vampires in there that might or might not have been woken.
Yeah, I remember when we were going in. There were so many vampires who failed to wake up. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Dude, they're all both gonna be really happy and really sad their dad's like dead now.
They
We're
might
gonna
want
have to, like, figure out the
revenge.
hierarchy. They might. I mean, that's what I'm considering. I should probably let in the werewolves and tell them that there's a bunch of vampires and they're sleeping.
I mean, the werewolves tell you that they fucking know it's a leech's place, and why the fuck did you not talk with their ambassador before you left? He sent them out as soon as he found out, but they were too late to catch you before you dumb cunts went in.
I mean, we killed their leader before we left.
That's good. Apparently your friends in the fort are fucking up. So this might result in them not getting immediately purged as soon as they can gather a war party.
Nah, fam,
Oh,
we
wow.
torching those werewolves. We team Malk now.
Team out. God damn it, guys. I don't know that. Can I counter magic the fucking wards?
Not easily. They would have to essentially be ungoven, and you would have to undo how they're hooked into the node itself. It is not gonna be an easy thing.
Okay.
They're essentially... This is like like Jack Lore's Chantry in New Orleans. The node has been harnessed in a similar way, and it's just pretty much all of its power is devoted just for maintaining the basic defenses on this place and keeping the structure semi-intact.
Alright. So by the way, werewolves, changelings can march in without any problems too. So who they are? Did their pack introduce themselves and their names and their like pack name and shit? No. They're just assholes. They're like, what the fuck are you
They're
guys
like
doing?
assholes, and they would appreciate not having to chase stupid mages because they were too dumb to check in with the people that actually fight leeches regularly here.
They're assholes.
They seem to think the same
Hey,
of
man.
you, because if you had gotten turned, they feel that that would have been a bad thing.
No, he hates me. He would fucking burn my body out or something. He just
You
wants
don't
me
know
dead.
that.
He stole my neck. They don't know that, yeah. He stole this necklace and he hates me anyways. So I either and he could summon me. But
The werewolf
because I'm
tries
a
to
mage,
snatch
I
the
can resist
necklace
it.
from you when you
Why?
start pointing at
Why?
it or waving it around, etc. So give me a Dex Athletics. Your buffs.
Hold up.
Alright.
Which necklace? Cassandra's?
Yes, the
Yeah,
one that's a minor
mine.
treasure.
So what
Bruh,
did
you
you roll?
kill that werewolf.
Uh,
Yeah, seriously. This is nothing
how
bad.
long were your Dex buffs for? A day? Or
It
a
was gonna
scene?
last the whole time we're there, I think.
So
I
a
think
day.
it says, right? Doesn't it? Yeah.
We're gonna assume they were
If you
day
look
long
in-
then. Jackalore.
Yeah, okay.
That would be Dex plus Athletics, which would come to a 7 because he has wounds.
Yeah. To
Difficulty
stop
6?
him from-
Yes.
4 successes.
You're able to avoid it. And one of them wasn't a
Hey.
Methuselah. Only this one was allied.
No, what was the other one?
They're
The
all
other
really
one,
neonate.
No, the one that
that was an
No, actually
elder. Like a real elder with like 400 XP. It was just that he
Oh,
was more
shit.
social and magic focused than direct combat. He just figured he could take one wimp mage with a fledgling helping him. Sudden yet inevitable betrayal happened though.
just about things.
Just about it. Oh fuck.
He tries to snatch it from you. Sort of pulls back his teeth into a half growl. Asks you, what is that?
This is some chasing treasure made by her. And she gave it to me, and then that Methuselah stole it when he chased me, like yesterday. But I survived it, and he hated my guts for it. Then I
Cassandra
came
starts
back
the
to
car.
murder- Yeah. And I came
Cassandra
back
doesn't
to
need
murder his ass for it. Yeah. They won't touch the changeling, but they might kill me is the issue.
You just get in the fucking car. You have diplomatic immunity with
Yeah.
Cass.
Yeah, sure. I just get into the car after I say that. We'll meet. We can talk at the freehold, okay? Mm. I tell them as I go into the car.
The werewolves ignore you. They seem to be spreading out as night approaches to try and catch anything that might come out of the temple now. They're setting up a patrol and a watch post system.
Rip the vampires. I don't give a
It's
fuck
fine.
about
The ones
vampires.
in there might have Protean too and can just fly away from them.
Protean 2?
Protean
Protean
4. The one that lets
5
you
or
turn
4.
into animals.
That's Protean
That's
4.
4, right? Yeah, 4.
You head back to the freehold, where the
I head back to
Duchess
freehold.
turns back her sneer from 11 to where it used to sit in recent times to about 7.58.
Haha, your hate is still there. Look, I got it back and I killed the Methuselah. No, I don't even know what it's called Methuselah. I killed the fucking ancient vampire.
Cassandra grabs you by the shoulder and gives you a backhand slap across the face.
Really?
Why are you killed it when you fucking heard it? Kraft, why are you like this?
I changed it to we killed it.
No, you said I killed it, not we.
Then
And
I
it's not
changed it
even
to
a we. Even a we would be pushing it.
Oh, really? I dealt the most damage to it. It's just she
No,
finished
you
it
didn't.
off. Yes, I
Most
did.
of the damage was from a car crash.
My, which was caused by me, okay?
You caused the car crash. Is that what you're saying, Kraft?
Yes, yes. That's what I'm saying, fucker.
Oh,
Look, prop. I finally this one. I deserve some credit for that. Okay.
The Duchess sort of raises one eyebrow at these happenings, and Aurelio just kind of steps forward and, under his breath, mutters that, to be fair, you were dying and needed saving. It was Lady Cassandra that slayed the beast. Despite being a horrible abomination against God, of course.
I kept up with the. I managed to keep an eye on it and corner it and burn it in some parts and weaken it until you guys came, which at that point I had fought it for a bit by myself.
If you are gonna
Then you
play
saved
these
it.
games
Thank
and
you.
attempt to spin this to make it seem like your debt to us for our hospitality and the cost you having
No.
cured on this freehold is less than it. Actually, I suggest that you get a great deal better at lying and perhaps grow a brain before you do so. You're dismissed.
I'm not even
Correct.
lying.
Why are you so bad?
I'm so fucking mad right now.
What do you mean you're
Oh.
mad? You only went back because they told you you're gonna be thrown out otherwise. Like, I don't know why you thought you were gonna be like welcome back in arms and stuff.
I'm not even thinking that. I'm just trying to fucking say what happened.
Yeah, and you said the wrong thing.
Something you should realize about Cassandra is that she likes looking good, and when she does something amazing and someone takes credit for it,
Yeah.
they go to bed alone that night.
Uh-huh. Man,
hey.
I missed it.
A for effort, though, Kraft. A for effort for not understanding these social cues this far in. So far.
I just fucking love it. Walks in, yes, I slayed the beast. Cassandra just wheels around, smack. You what?
My fucking.
It's fine.
Oh. You guys are with the
Eventually.
Italian anyways, right? Doesn't matter.
You are
This is what
able
happened.
to, however, heal the rest of your damage in the freehold without having to expend your own magic. They will cast
That's
like a
nice.
well of life for you, so you can all heal.
Oh, they will. Nice. Thank you for healing me. Truly.
Mostly it was so as not to waste the casting, because they just did it for Cassandra, but you're welcome.
Oh. I am still thankful.
There's gonna be sounds of a party from Cassandra's room that night, and she's just gonna tell you half dressed, speaking out just like, yeah, no, go fuck yourself, you credit hogging asshole. You're not coming in tonight.
I don't even care anymore. Almost like that. You saved my life is the issue, so I have to care. Can't just stop caring.
Jeez.
Why are you so indifferent now? You legitimately tried to steal her fucking credit.
That's literally one of the things that matters the most to her.
I misspoke when I said I, and then I changed it to we, and then
Which is
Jordan
still
was even
wrong.
trying to say that. No, but I literally like not like out of character said wrong is the thing.
That's
in
not. That's
character. I
your
wasn't
problem.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I
your
know.
problem, man.
That's why I'm kind of pissed at myself.
She's gonna eventually probably unclench. She doesn't hate you, she's just really fucking angry at you right now. Even if you did misspeak, that doesn't really make it better in her mind. You should care more about her feelings than to misspeak like that. You can, of course, try and roll charisma empathy to get through the door and make it up to her. Would you like to try?
Charisma empathy. That's 3 dice minus. Oh, yeah, 3 dice.
At difficulty 8
I
too.
don't have willpower. Yeah, difficulty 8 without any willpower. I'm just gonna botch and she's gonna hate me more.
You don't have to.
Or don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay then.
That's like my reason for not doing it. If I had a willpower, I'd try. Just spend a fucking willpower on it.
Just get a good night's rest. You can get a willpower back then.
Yeah.
Okay. Kraft, you're probably gonna be in the doghouse for a little less than a week. And every day that you wait without actually, interacting with her is gonna reduce difficulty by 1 for eventually making up. So, it's either gonna wear off in about a week, or you can try and do it earlier, and the longer you wait, the more willing she's gonna be to listen to your apologies.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be a few rolls, right? So can I need to recover willpower too.
Crap, nobody's
You
forcing you
can-
to do it the day
Yeah,
after
you
next.
can just do some
Yeah.
of the other things that you wanted to do in downtime. Without her, it's not gonna impose an actual penalty. It's just roleplay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Meanwhile, over in the
Can I-
fort,
I'm gonna come back, I guess. Eventually have something to craft and I can craft
you're
something.
cutting in and out, Craft. I can't make out anything you're saying right
Yeah,
now.
we don't understand you.
Right? Okay. Am I understandable?
Yes, now you are.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna work on my crafting and then try and craft a gift or an apology gift.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be fucking bad. But it's roleplay. What? Why? I'm not gonna do it like after 5 days or something. I'm working until I get my crafting.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get it quickly enough anyways. I'm gonna make up for it after a week. So,
Okay.
anyways, back at the fort, something spicy is happening. What could it be?
Okay. So, gentlemen, great things have happened. The kid has tried multiple times to kill himself. There's a dead vampire that just got eaten by Nathan. What are you doing next?
I'm going to fuck to bed.
Frederick collapses on a bed and passes out. Frederick is sleeping.
I don't know what they've done to the kid, and I just got patched up a bit. I need a fucking nap.
Okay. Nathan is doing what? This was you're like midway through the night right now. This is like 4 a.m. 3:30 maybe.
Huh. No, it's still the same night, so he doesn't have to offer that he will watch for the kid, I guess, to be alone with the kid.
Well, that's a truck outside.
What?
Never mind, that's all on my end. There's a truck outside doing
Alright,
something.
not quite good. Nathan is going to offer to watch the kid until he has to go to bed.
Okay. When you check on the kid, like Nicholas already did, you discover that he had tried to hop over to the brazier to kill himself that way and has knocked himself out when he fell along with the chair.
Do I know that vampire blood can heal people?
I think you saw it happen. You already used on the kid once.
Yeah.
Could you heal him a bit with your vampire blood?
Yeah, sure, I can heal him a little.
Well, not right now, but like later. Sleep.
Sure, I can do it tomorrow if you would prefer that, Tom.
Thank you.
Jackalor, you have life 3 and life 4. I think at life 3 you can put someone to sleep, so essentially he's out cold. I would let it be a coincidental magic to make sure he doesn't wake for at least 12 hours. If you want to
Okay,
take some rest.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
So, note, personalized instrument, you're taking plenty of time, so that should be difficulty 5 for this. Should it?
That's life 3 effect, so yes.
That would be. No, it should be 4, because
Oh,
this is coincidental.
yeah, that's true. That do it? Or do I need to roll again?
That would do it, definitely. What was your avatar like? Remind me which one.
My avatar is a butler
Oh,
with
right.
screaming eyes of chaos.
Okay, he's just standing next to the kid then, looking at you as you're casting the spell. Just casually asks, are you sure you want to be torturing him? Using a vampire to help, no less.
Well, he is a cultist.
Well, that's reasonable, I suppose. Just don't be too eager to trust vampires. Their blood does strange things, especially when used regularly.
I'll keep that in mind.
You can give me a perception empathy roll at 9. This is gonna be an unbotchable roll. You can either fail or succeed.
Nope.
Yeah, you have no idea why your avatar might be mentioning this or what his motivation might be.
Just feed him the blood whenever. I'll go to take a nap.
Okay, Tom.
So both of Nyaxi's characters are left with the kid. Lay
Yeah,
out the
both have a
scene,
fucking-
Nyaxi. What do they do?
Let's.
I know this sucks. I'm doing this to you deliberately.
Yeah, I understand.
Surely you can hear the truck now.
Actually, I can't hear it.
I can't hear it.
Never mind then. How does Nicholas feel about vampires, given that he's a more traditional hermetic? And vampires are cunts.
Probably not very. He's probably not that uh, friendly with them. Then again, they are not animals.
Fucking
At least
damn.
most of them.
God's fucking damn.
I mean,
And before Nyax,
yes,
he's like, hey, Nyax, he just turns his other character now. It's just like, hey, 2 vampires in the free.
yeah, no,
the
that's
fucking-
what. That's not gonna happen. Okay, so I can't kill Nathan because then the other guys kill me.
There's a fire right behind him, probably. It would just take forces too to make it more intense and leap towards him. Total accident, shouldn't have used the demonic artifact.
I love how we're just like both passed out in the fucking like side room, and it's just Nyaxi having a showdown with Nyaxi. Like this is the most of this is
Give
fucking
me
thing I've
a
seen yet.
roll of manipulation subterfuge for Nicholas and perception empathy for Nathan.
Okay, give me like a second.
Roll the subterfuge first, so you know which is which. Okay, okay, okay.
Nyaxi wins.
Okay. You're not sure how much he can tell, and you're not sure what he's planning.
So, Nathan. How, how long have you been a vampire?
Oh.
Just like 24 hours, maybe? Probably less. I mean, it should mean he's weak, right?
It should. You can roll intelligence occult at 8 to see how much you know about any basic vampire stuffs. On Nicholas.
Oh, not much. Yeah, I forgot to change.
But
Okay, so
yeah.
I wouldn't know.
You've essentially what you've seen in the movie. Sunlight, older is apparently more powerful, etc.
And he did just beat someone, and Tom was saying that would make vampires stronger.
Probably want to put a stop to it right now then. You don't want that thing getting stronger.
Yeah, but am I strong enough myself?
I mean, it depends on where he sleeps. Sunlight is supposed to be a pretty universal weakness, right? You could just drag him outside.
Yeah, I would have to wait for the day, though.
You would.
After he did off the other vampire really quickly, apparently.
Suspicious.
Yeah, really suspicious. So Nathan, what this child? It was talking about a Stone King or something, and revenge. What can you tell me about that?
All I'm hearing is an awkward silence as Nathan is trying to process what to say.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best thing to tell. Like, I shouldn't tell him I, I had another demon or that I freed that one. It was There was some sort of spirit in the basement that that Frederick banished together with. I actually don't know together with who, so I think I only know that Frederick banished it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Venom manipulation subterfuge roll. Maybe actually.
I think you would need to roll manipulation subterfuge on Nathan to see if Nicholas can see through Nathan's speeches. And excuse me, I need to let the kitty out of the room. Keep going.
So Nicholas has how many 4 dice because 1 penalties. Oh, lucky.
How lucky? Very lucky? Not at
Yeah,
all.
they both failed.
Yeah, they just can't read each other then.
Sad.
You know, with the power swimming through the blood that Nathan stole, you realize that he could in fact probably read the mind of this fucker.
Oh yeah, then I guess I will try.
You will need to spend a willpower point because I'm gonna treat mages as any other supernaturals, as long as they have an avatar, essentially. Because you're gonna need to spend a willpower point to actually read him.
Yeah, let's do it. He has been very suspicious.
Then you need to roll your intelligence plus subterfuge at Nicholas's current willpower.
Only
You
one.
can read his surface thoughts. He's wondering if he can drag you out into the sun without the others noticing during the day.
Wow, that's not good.
So
How
why
late is
does
it?
Nicholas?
Yes, Craft?
Oh no, just continue. I guess I'm not gonna interrupt.
How late is it? Like what time?
It's gonna be 4 a.m. pretty soon. There's still a little time in the night, like a couple of hours. But it's closer to morning than to evening. Essentially.
Yeah. I kind of want to hide in the basement.
You could jump in the water, try to get to your sire, eat him as well.
Yeah. Nicholas, I'm feeling tired. I think the sun is coming up. I should probably go and sleep. Would
Okay.
that be suspicious? Probably not.
A little bit. It's a bit early for you to supposedly be going to bed, but it's been a long night and you're new, so who knows?
Yeah, and I roll. Yeah.
You'd be able to tell that there's not a immediate huge amount of suspicion on that, since you're reading the surface thoughts.
Yeah, and Nicholas is kind of. I still has bashing damage, so he probably also wants to go to bed.
Okay then. So you
So like,
use the rest of the night that you have to pick out a good hiding spot, right?
Yeah.
Where do you try to hide? In one of the unexplored tunnels?
That could be dangerous.
Only slightly.
I mean, it would probably be a good spot to hide, yeah.
Where? In the pool? Please tell me you're going
In
in the pool.
one of the unexplored tunnels.
Okay then. Then sure. Give me a wit stealth roll to find the bestest possible spot to huddle up, where people are the most likely to.
I'm going to spend a point of willpower.
For an auto success, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
5 successes.
Holy shit.
Okay. Then I'm gonna reveal to you an area. And right here, there's like a ledge that comes down that's is broken rocks, and there's just like a slight crack here, which looks really shallow, but opens up into a decent sized alcove, which already holds an occupant in the form of a skeleton with rotted clothing and a bronze knife that still seems to be sharp.
I... Hmm. I pocket the knife.
Okay. You could try and read its essence, you know, with the powers you have stolen.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Yeah, huh. That's like perception, empathy for spirit's touch, right?
That or awareness. I'm gonna look it up. But you would definitely have the ability. What with having gone to Ospec 6 in a bullshit victory that you didn't really deserve. It is perception empathy. And it would depend on the power of the object. It varies from 4 to a 9. I'll let you know what to roll at once you decide if you're gonna try.
I... Hmm. I mean, I found the hiding place already, so yeah, let's try.
Okay, give me a roll at 6. Okay, now roll me a 1d3. Okay then. So, um, hmm. This would be tied to, well, the person here used to be a lesser priest serving the pantheon here. And when the conquistadors came and cleaned this place out, he tried to fight at first, but when he realized all was lost, he kind of ended up huddling down here and waiting for them to leave because of the horrible slaughter that was resulting, and the gods at that point, well, them actually responding to prayers was only a legend, and he kind of ended up gonna say, since I said he fought, that he kind of ended up not waking a couple of days in due to internal injuries. And his skeleton stayed here for centuries, undiscovered, apparently.
What a sad story.
The knife, however, is a ancestral sacrificial knife blessed by the greatest god in the pantheon of three that used to rule here. That would be the same one that's currently in a gold coin in treasury.
Oh.
Essentially, this is a corrupt, evil, dark artifact, and if you sacrifice a health level of lethal for it, it becomes a weapon of immense power. For a scene.
Neat.
Well, a health level and a piece of your soul.
Okay, that's not as neat, but it's the...
It's kind of like a slow, insidious, creeping corruption that's meant to make you more receptive to the god's power. Of course, the priest would have seen it as being blessed and infused and ascending on his spiritual path, but you know better than that. It's a way for a demon to kind of low-key fuck with people that serve it to make them ever more loyal the longer they keep doing it.
Yeah.
When you use that kind of knife and the original demon who made it died, you just make your soul more open to other demons?
The
Or does it not have
the
that effect?
demons don't get permanently destroyed. If they did, the knife would probably lose its power entirely. But if they're in hell, it would still be active.
Alright.
Yeah, so it's something you should use sparingly. If at all.
Essentially, even carrying it will have that effect to a lesser extent, but from what you're sensing from it, it's not a, oh, I used it twice this week, I'm so fucked if I use it third time. It's a years kind of thing. Months maybe if you use it every third day, but
I mean, I can hide it here, as long as nobody finds me.
yeah, I copied a system for how it works over for you.
Yeah, I copied it into my inventory.
It's very good. The only problem is that it's essentially an infernal artifact.
Yeah. Ooh, that's almost like having entropy again.
Nathan gets sad when he thinks about what he's lost.
Yeah. He will just have to do even better from now on.
There's just a hollow spot where your avatar used to be. The beast grins back at you when you look there.
So
Oh.
does losing an avatar mean that you can't ever be reincarnated again?
Who knows? Might get reincarnated.
Are you saying we
Separate.
should kill Nathan to test this theory? Because I'm not a fan of this.
Essentially, if he does get reincarnated, it might be separately from his avatar. And not all avatars get reincarnated with their attached souls anyway. Some of them might just migrate to likely looking candidates. Nathan's was kind of a dick.
I feel like native avatar is the kind that always goes with demonologists.
Did Nathan have an appendix avatar? That would be horrible, wouldn't it?
Not Nathandic, demonologists. He's experts on demons. Doesn't have to be Nathanic.
Uh
I mean, he didn't seem evil to Nathan.
huh.
Well, Nathan has a skewed sense
Bro,
of
this
perception.
avatar's gonna come back and be like, let me tell you about the Lord of fucking Jesus and the evil demons we can have.
You can quite easily
Oh, well,
sense
that's not a
somebody
problem
has
for us for a while.
Nathanic avatars are, easy to sense. Instead,
Not
so fucked up.
necessarily, no, they're not.
Really?
Also, I'm pretty sure we would have been able to tell if he had one of those.
Yeah, like
It's.
our avatars.
You might have been able to tell because you probably would have scanned him with really high successes on Spirit or Prime at one point. But no, Nephanic infiltrations are a thing in the lore, so by definition, for them to be possible, it must be relatively hard to detect them. It can't be done at a glance, even with magic. Or there has to be a way to avoid it. Otherwise, the lore doesn't make any sense. Yes, I know, but I have to stretch things to make that the system at least semi-fit together. I know exactly how you feel,
No, I
Allied.
understand, Draco. No, I understand. I understand, Draco. I'm not trying to be a shithead. Like, I understand.
So, you
Okay, so
sleep.
why is there two hermetic or one former hermetic mage and a new hermetic mage in our country slash in the party?
Because Nathan is now an NPC, but I'm using Naxi to help run him. Effectively.
Oh.
Like, he's either gonna fuck off, die, or he's just gonna become a guardian spirit of our node.
So, Nicholas, the vampire left and went somewhere into the depths. Do you try to follow him?
Huh. Nah, I'm kind of hurt and not very.
You
Not
go
very
to.
quick on my feet. Yeah, I think I'll go to sleep and just hope that he can be found during the day.
Okay then.
I have magic after all.
Okay. I want everyone. Well, nominate one among yourselves to roll a likely luck for the group. That's in the fort.
Oh no.
I said nominate.
Lord.
Oh,
Discuss among yourselves who will make the roll. That one doesn't
I'm-
count.
He's already rolling.
And
I should make
I
the roll,
mean-
guys. See, my luck is great.
No, you shouldn't, because fuck you.
it's a double fake
just
out.
like-
He rolls good and then he fucks you over all the harder.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware of that fact. Like, fuck that, nah, bro.
I don't care who rolls.
So Allied?
Yeah.
Is Allied gonna roll, I mean?
Do I have the votes?
I think so.
Sure, if you want.
Go ahead, Allied.
All right, then. All right. Oh, I gotta. I completely forget I get rid of the lucky lick thing from the bar. All right, and away we go. Nope. Why you gotta waste our dice like that?
Try.
Like legit, why you gotta waste our dice like that, Jack?
Okay. Everyone? Give me a perception alertness rolls at 8.
Would I still have would I still be at hurt with Nicholas?
Uh, this would be You would have healed 1 point, I would say.
My bashing, would it have healed by now?
How much did you have? Like, if you have
3.
bashing that's at, like, injured or hurt, you would have healed 1 point by the time this happens.
Okay. Would have minus. Then I would one less die.
I want to know more why we're rolling. Sounds sketchy as fuck.
It's fine. I'll let you know. You passed the luck roll. It could have been so much worse.
Phew.
Okay, that's fine. Craft, I'll take a glance at it. I'll use that to check on what you're doing. Let us know when you're back. Okay. Oh, that's so fucking lucky for you.
Why? What's that about?
So,
Yeah.
let's see. You all can heal another point of bashing. And another perception alertness roll at, let's call it a 6.
How long does it take for lethal to heal, by the way?
A lot longer than that. Days.
Okay. I'm gonna need Jack to patch me up again then.
We're rolling again.
Yes, at 6 this
Yeah.
time.
Would my bashing have healed by this point?
You would have healed another point, like I said. Wouldn't have healed completely, you would still have the bruise level. Yeah, you would be well on the way to getting killed.
What's going on, cat? What's going on? Oh, what's up, my friendo?
Okay. So, Nicholas, less so for you, but for you two, it's definitely a welcome smell. It feels like there is food cooking, and you can smell spices. Oh, it looks like a proper barbecue. It's not just jungle meat. It's actually getting seasoned.
Why has my avatar gotta hurt me like this?
This is enough to wake you up. You can still smell it. Might not be coming from your avatar.
Oh. I'm just gonna grab my gun real quick. Let me just reach over under the floor right next to my bed and grab my gun.
Yeah, you all would have woken from this.
So I'm
just gonna grab both my guns.
Just gonna
Take the
slowly
hunting
creep
rifle
out
out as my main weapon
the
though.
door.
Okay. There's a woman in tribal dress using the brazier that was used to torture the kid to cook what looks like a big chunk of jungle pig, which she is liberally seasoning. Just casually waves you with a piece of meat she's holding over the fire in one hand as you come out.
Is this a joke in saying she's cooking the kid, or is it like literal jungle
No,
pig?
it's literally a borscht that seems to have apparently been raked by big ass claws.
Shit.
It's
You
a
are
werewolf.
Trey Harrison can't tell.
It's a werewolf.
Yeah, it's definitely a werewolf.
Howdy, ma'am.
Good morning.
Smells delicious.
Please, it's almost ready.
Do we know her from the Freehold, or is this like a new person?
This is a new person, you haven't met her before.
Jack's just like, howdy, let me eat some of that. Just like, why? Jack's like, this is how you get fucking lead poisoning.
I can heal myself.
I guess
I'll be fine.
I will. So I guess I'll let Nathan's new character out as I slowly like. So, what's your name?
Shimani. I'm not from around here. So, please eat.
I'll take a bite. I'll cut a piece of this.
Okay. It's different. Not the way people in America at least spice meat, but it's not amazing. But it's pretty good, especially when you have been eating pretty plain fare for like a month.
It tastes quite well. Good job.
I'm gonna turn on my senses.
Okay, what senses are you
don't-
turning on?
I wanna check both spirit and what is it to see an avatar? That's spirit, right?
Probably a Spirit Prime combo to be absolutely sure. But
Because I want to check if they're a werewolf or another mage.
for detecting a mage, you'd probably combine Spirit Prime to look for avatars. For werewolf, probably like Spirit Life. Or Spirit Prime would actually work as well, but you would be looking for different things, and I would say that if you're doing a targeted scan, you would need to treat these as separate scans.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do them as separate scans.
Okay, which one do you do first?
I want to do the werewolf one first.
Okay.
Difficulty for this?
3, since you are...
What am my special elf eyes see?
Well, with 3 successes, she's not a werewolf, but she's very similar. She's definitely not a werewolf.
Oh, so she's something. Wait, what?
She might be kinfolk. She might be kinfolk.
Does that detect?
It might, but she's stronger than what you think were kinfolk in the werewolf sept. She's definitely a full shifter of some kind, but she's not a werewolf.
Okay, then let me real quick do mage then, because isn't there a mage traditions that can shapeshift?
There are, but they would still read as mages with avatars and the like. Like Jackalor could probably shapeshift.
Yeah, I could
Oh.
shapeshift.
Let me roll to see if it's a mage then. I turn this on. Same difficulty then, boss. 3.
Yes. Okay, You check for Mage. You don't get hit.
Okay, so it's definitely a kinfolk.
No, it's a true shifter.
Yes.
It
It's a
could be
what?
like a were spider, a were cat.
Yeah, no, those are all still technically kinfolk. They're all like werewolves. Well, not
No,
werewolves, but you
kinfolk
know what
is
I
non-werewolves.
mean. Is
They're
it?
all
I thought it
changing
was.
breeds.
I thought they
Kinfolk
were
is
all
mostly
technically
blood-blooded.
kinfolk.
No,
Just
kinfolk
get-
is the. Kinfolk are the second-class citizens, the ones that aren't proper
Oh.
wolves.
Oh, so this is just okay. So this is a changing breed.
Yep, this is a
I'm gonna
non-werewolf
casually-
changing breed.
Okay, I apologize for that. I'm going to come, and I guess I'm you know, not have the gun at the ready, but just like it's a pleasure to meet you, man. What brings you to our really terrible house that we're trying to patch up?
Well,
Where the fuck's the table at?
that's the table, yes, more or less.
Oh,
It also, about half of it is covered with the butchered remains of the rest of the pig. So it's not exactly something you want to eat from right now.
I mean, I'm happy with my crackers.
Mm-hmm. She
As
just,
Jack was like,
as you start eating, those of you who are gonna eat, she's just gonna casually ask, so, you know why the, Dark, Fae tower up and vanished?
Wait, what?
I'll take that as a no.
what? Would it have anything to do with the technocracy shooting them?
I mean, I don't think so. They would probably have heard the gunfire.
You saw the tower still in place last night, Jackalor.
Yeah, so it was there last night.
Could it have?
They could have moved it, of course.
Maybe they camouflaged it.
Yeah, I would be impressed if they camouflaged it. That was a
I
big
doubt they
tower.
camouflaged it.
Do any of you have any silver on you?
Nope.
Allied? Nicholas?
Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking to see what I actually have on me. No, I just have my cloak, whip, but that's not on me. That's it's back.
Probably not, but huh.
Might be on your wand. Since you're hermetic, it probably does have all kinds of precious metals embedded in it.
Yeah, maybe my wand has some in it.
But okay, not large amounts, which is good. That increases your chances.
Of what?
Okay, moving right on. Who's the prisoner in the other room?
A cultist.
Ah. This,
Why do you
she nods at the brazier. This seems to be safe at the moment. Unless it actually called up in some way. But why are you using that with the cultists?
I turn towards Jackalor.
I was just uh I didn't even know it was cursed or something.
You did, though. You scanned it with Prime.
Oh, I did. Oh yeah, that's true. It didn't seem that badly cursed.
Here. Fuck, I need to
what
look
did
up the rules for how these things handle rage.
Tom, why were you using, what were you doing in there? With a cursed artifact?
Yes, Dom. What were you doing in there with a cursed artifact?
Uh, torturing information out of a cultist.
I see.
Are you even trained in the art of torturing people?
Are you?
What did he say? I didn't quite
Are
catch
you
that.
Are you
trained in
even
the art
trained
of
in the art of
torturing?
torturing people?
I'm not skilled in the art of torturing. No.
So you were just randomly hurting the guy for information?
It worked. He told me where the one of the temples are.
Just I just like Reddit just puts his hands in his fucking head, his head in his hand, like, oh my god.
You know, this makes so much sense. It really does.
Is that in character Draco from her?
Yeah.
Just like what makes so much sense?
The way you are. It explains so much.
Should I be insulted from that statement? I don't know how to take that. We kind of just met.
Take it as you will.
It's just kind of like, okay. But yeah, what brings you around here?
Just checking
Besides
in,
taking,
looking for information, wondering why this place reeks of corruption.
does it still reek of corruption? We've
Little
been
bit,
trying so
yeah.
hard to. We've been trying so hard to clean it out.
Well, you
Just,
should
uh,
start by sweeping at next to the stairway. That's a bad spot right there. And, you know, she leans in, eyes sparkling with half-suppressed humor. The dogs. Is that you? Oh, what did you do to them?
The dogs?
One of theirs might have got chopped up.
Yes. Oh, oh, how do you know? Living
He's
here.
he just arrived.
Oh,
He just arrived. He didn't know about the dog problem.
Maxie, give
Yeah.
me what would be good for logic. Just give me a straight intelligence roll at 6. The way she talks about werewolves, this whole thing, the fact that she has apparent talking about, apparently having met them at least the way she refers to them. This might be a fucking animal.
I should try to detect that.
Okay, what will you cast to detect that?
Spirit.
Okay, since you can combine it with Prime to get like a anti-shifter ping.
Yeah.
So, what instrument do you use for this? This will matter.
Meditation.
Okay. That would be relatively notice. Okay. Perception occult for sense magic. Nope. Go ahead and roll for it.
That's 5 at 4, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, definitely a fucking shifter. Now, remind me of your flaw. Do you need to roll immediately to not rip out its face?
I will check real quick.
Let's check, because if you try to attack it, things get fun. What is it called? Hatred, right?
Yeah.
Hatred. Page 52. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, you don't necessarily need to attack it if you lose, but give me a willpower at 8, and if you fail, then you have to be aggressively hostile to it. If you botch, then you do attack. Ah, those wonderful many points of flaws.
Can I tell what kind of shift that it is?
If you had changing breeds lore, you probably could. As is, you aren't necessarily gonna know what that signature means. Give me intelligence occult at 8 to see if you can parse it out. Okay, it's obviously hard to tell in detail, and it's hard to tell how powerful it might be, but you're pretty sure it's a cat of some kind.
I knew it. Kitty! Kitty!
This is not a spider.
It's not a spider, apparently.
Oh, you're a cat.
She just sort of tilts her head at you. Is that a problem for you?
I just move away from like the both of them. Like, it's like this ain't my problem.
Well, I have more experience with the.
You are losing your shit in her general direction. Please, more menace, more hostility.
Yeah, give me a sec. I have more experience with the mongrels, but your animals in general tend to get in the way too much.
Ah. She slowly turns towards first Frederick, then Tom. Your friend is suicidal. You should restrain him before he gets his shit pushed in.
He's new. I've defended people enough when it comes to.
I'm going to go take a step towards. I'm going to take a step towards him and then attempt to put him to sleep.
Gonna fucking roofie his ass.
Okay, since he can probably see you coming. Oh,
This is
Christ.
for the best. Nicholas, this is for the best.
Hold up, would he see it coming though?
What?
He hates the
Yes,
manga. Wouldn't he
and
focus on
people trying to calm him down is probably gonna provoke reaction. So I'm gonna want you to be in initiative to see if you can get him before he has a chance to try and react to what you're doing.
Tom wants the kitty.
So this is like a coincidental level 3. It's quick cast, but it's inside a node, so it comes to a 5. You can try and abort out of your speech, Nyaxi, to, or whatever you're gonna say next, into counter magicking as a defensive thing.
I would have to roll willpower for that, right?
Yes, at 6. Should be easy. Pass. Easy enough.
Did I get willpower for sleeping in a bed?
Yes, you all would have recovered 1 point.
But yeah, I'll roll it now. Holy shit.
God, I'm not going mental keep. I maybe I can take some off. No,
You need to roll at 7. You're not counter magicking on someone
Oh,
else.
right.
You're counter magicking on yourself. And you don't need to spend quintessence for it. You just flash back to the legend of the Sleeping Beauty, and oh fuck, he's a fucking witch. Oh, good night. Sleep, 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 sleep.
So he should be out for a while now.
I just kind of like. I'm sorry, ma'am. This place is just. We're getting by barely.
Yes, well, I do have news about one of your friends. Dogs were really confused when I left. Apparently he's gotten into some ancient temple that our kind can't enter and killed something powerful in there.
What the fuck has he done now?
I turn towards Tom. We let him leave our sites for like 3 days,
For
and he's
now.
leading a crusade.
We
Why?
have to get him back before he does something worse.
No, we can't leave.
Oh yeah, shit.
And we don't. I mean, I can call them, but like, Shredder just puts his hand on it and just like, oh fuck us. Oh, at least he's still alive. That's
Yeah, it's
more than I
something.
thought. That's more than I thought would happen with him. I turn back towards the field. It's just excuse me. What did she say her name was? What was it?
Jamani.
Jamani. He said that you were associated with felines. What is that? I only really know of.
Well,
I mean, I
dogs
I have
aren't
werewolf.
really popular in Africa. There are other predators that rule that particular land, man.
Huh. That's actually really cool. I've only ever dealt with that call them the dogs.
She
It's
just
nice to see.
takes 2 steps forward and places hand on your shoulder. There's just a look of deep sympathy on her face.
I just look back eagerly. I'm like, thank you for being better than them.
I mean, I was still gonna kill you in your sleep if it turned out you were corrupt assholes, like they claim.
No, that's fine. That's completely fine. I can't fault you on that.
Yeah, that's a reasonable reaction.
Looks over at Tom, looks at the sleeping fucking
Wait.
mage, just like,
She points at Nicholas. He's new, right?
Yeah, he
he's
just
new,
arrived.
yes.
There were supposed to be 3 of you here already. So where's the 4th one?
Where has he gone? Do you know?
I like her. I said better. Oh, listen, I don't know anything about vampires. He got killed.
Roll manipulation, subterfuge. Well,
No,
technically
he died.
true.
You can't.
Well, technically true. It's still a lie
Bruh.
in spirit, allied. No.
No, it's not. You can't do this to me.
I just did.
What? Why do you hate me?
I mean, it's your fault for always speaking up in these situations.
Allied, let's put it this way. It's not so much that I hate any player as much as I love human suffering and pain and misery.
He died. I'm just gonna be honest. Fuck it. Fuck it. My route of diplomacy is just being honest. Just fuck it, I don't have the XP to spend on coddling people with lies. So hold on. What was the original play that happened, if I remember correctly? He got shot in the head.
He got double tapped by the technocracy after he got reduced unconsciousness during the fight with Earthbound. After waking it! And then you were like, yeah, welcome back to the party. After all that shit.
And then he saved my life, so we're even.
I'm not sure that's
Right,
even.
that's
I still think he owes you way, way much. Because he caused that problem in the first place.
You're right. Alright. Funny, like, do I literally have to say this then? Or can I just say, like, what, like, happened to him?
You can backtrack after you realize that she's eyeing you carefully and, like, trying to read you.
I just pinched my nose. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. I'm so used to just. So he got killed after awakening an evil spirit thing, demon as we call him, and then somehow he got turned into a vampire.
Okay.
And
I'm not gonna question that right now. Where is he now?
I actually don't know that.
Probably downstairs to stay away from the sun.
Also, if you think of going to kill him, please. We need all hands on deck if possible. Please don't yet.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna stay in the general area anyway. Not here because I don't want to get stabbed in my sleep.
Who's gonna stab you in your sleep?
I don't
I
know.
pointed the guy on the floor.
Oh, I kick him in the side. He's just dumb. We can fix him.
Don't wake him up.
I didn't kick him
Nathan,
hard.
roll your Auspex rating at 6. Okay, roll Perception plus Auspex rating at 8. Okay, now start rolling your Humanity at 8 to stay awake when your eyes snap open due to danger sense.
Nathan comes upstairs. Yo.
You can spend willpower on staying awake, by the way.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, Nathan's a sleepy boy.
Okay. Well, one of you is coming with me to show me the likely hiding spots.
Hold up. Do you know fully what's here, by the way?
Not at all. We'll discover
All right.
together.
How can you sit down so we can give you a quick rundown before you go down there? It's only fair.
I think I'll stay standing, but do go on.
All right. So there's one in the well.
One what?
Leech.
Okay.
He's asleep. We haven't interacted with him. He's the one that turned our friend. We don't know how to deal with him just yet. The well is evil because there's a corrupted spirit in there. From what I could tell.
Okay.
I look at Tom. I look back at her and go. Also, there's another one of the demons downstairs.
Didn't you
That's
try
asleep.
to do something about it?
The issue being is if I get rid of it using a portal, it's going to wake up. The note is keeping it asleep, if barely.
Oh, good. Why didn't you
Yes.
tell this earlier?
Because I figured you were going to touch it.
Wait, what?
I don't have high hopes for you.
Opinion
I'm
-5.
That's
Tom will
fine.
remember this.
It's in a gold coin. So you understand why I don't have high hopes.
I'm not attracted to gold. What do you think I am? Some kind of bird?
Roll perception alertness.
Who, me or Tom?
Both.
Difficulty 6?
Yes, 6.
E.
You keep talking.
Whatever, just continue with the rundown.
And that's all that I found for now.
Okay, so you turn back to the cat. She's already gone.
Uh-huh. Oh, well, cat's gone.
You shouldn't have
Well,
mentioned the
she's gonna
gold
kill us.
coins.
What? Wait, what?
You shouldn't have mentioned the shiny. She's curious now.
I'm going downstairs after her.
Oh, fuck. I fucking kick, I kick Nicholas in the fucking face to wake him up, and I
Roll
move downstairs.
perception alertness at 9. You've been dosed with essentially sleeping drugs.
Me?
No, Nicholas. Because Jackalow dosed him with magic.
Like, what did I get?
Don't
Nope.
kick him. That's not gonna help anyway. Stop kicking him. I'm going after her before she does something stupid.
I'm actually throwing shit at her. No, go! Chase after her, I'll come with.
Hey, so you rush downstairs to try and catch the cat before she pokes her nose in something.
I know exactly where the fuck it is, so I'm just gonna fucking book it to the coins.
Hey, both of you roll perception alertness.
Can I turn on one of my magics while I'm running?
Yeah, I'll turn on.
I want to turn on spirit.
You can.
I want to turn on night vision or whatever.
So that's 5 at 3 then. So I can fucking try to scope her ass out. There we go.
That's my perception alertness, though.
Okay.
Does that affect my perception alertness at all by chance?
Not for this.
Okay. I still got a 1.
Okay. You think you heard the sound from deeper in. Tom, that was a splash.
I run over here.
You see a big-ass figure underwater, covered in spots, strangely enough, and vaguely humanoid. Just slow-motion claws striking towards the sleeping vampire form.
Oh, good. She's not. She's just killing that one. I'll patiently wait.
You're not gonna call for me or anything? You just
Frederick,
Yeah, I'm gonna
you
come on.
realize that Tom is gone as you approach the door.
Where the fuck did you? You know what? Maybe they went this way.
Okay, you head into
Maybe,
the unexplored areas.
Oh no. Yeah, no, sure. I have like. Maybe we'll loop back around. I'm like sweeping for traps as I do this.
There are definitely tracks here, but they're not human.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna follow them then.
Okay, you are led over here, to where I'm still on GM there. Over here, where the technocracy was slaughtered by the xenomorphs. There's still
Where's
pieces
over?
of now rotting flesh. Over here.
Oh shit. Is there any gear left?
They seem to have picked up the stuff that was easily recoverable. But you can roll perception alertness to see if you can find anything useful.
6 difficulty.
Yeah. Or perception
That's
investigation if that's higher.
Nah, perception. Spend willpower on this.
Okay.
2 successes. Fuck me.
Okay, 2 successes. Okay, you find a technocracy sidearm.
Oh, that's cool.
It seems to be a complicated sort of clip attached to it, and pulled off. Like there's several kinds of bullets loaded in there.
Wait, is that a fucking at Warhammer multi-clip or whatever they're called?
No, it's a technocracy has rules for a similar kind of thing. It's just set clip size, and you can just put whatever types of bullets you want in there, and the gun sends the ones you want into the actual barrel.
Oh, that's really cool.
I'll give you the stats later.
I'm keeping it.
You're
Awesome.
and you can
Thanks, Ross.
find a little bit of ammunition for it. Looks like there's something that's similar to the ectoplasmic bullets, something that might be an incendiary, something that looks like a pair of electrodes expanded in a transparent gel. There's several kinds of bullets essentially. I'll let you know the stats and what they do later. Just remind me.
Awesome. Thanks, Chief. I will.
Put it in stuff to remember.
I'd put it in my gear. I'll remind him later.
The
No, shit
cat,
to remember.
in Krino's form, pulls itself out of the water. It looks miserable.
So, did you kill it?
She motions at the ash flowing downstream. Think so. So,
Thank
that
you.
treasure room. Where is it?
I'll show you.
Okay.
There's like this concept that they're gonna just stumble on me as I'm like going through like, you're stepping on me. What the fuck? Oh, there you are. Hello.
Grave robbing, I see. Good on you, keep going.
So
We'll
I'll
be in the
pass
treasure
on.
room, poking things that shouldn't be poked.
You don't. All right, no, fuck it. I gotta come with. The last time somebody did that, they nearly died. Well, killed me. So. All right.
So,
Come on.
where is it? Where are the bad things? He's sniffing at the air.
I point at the box that I had over the coin.
Oh, you hid it.
Yes.
Truly, you are a man of ingenuity and talent. To think that a box would hide it. Well done.
You'd be surprised at how often we overlook these things.
You know, having talked to you for like 15, 20 minutes now, no, I don't think I would be.
Why you gotta hurt me like that? No, I thought we were coming to a mutual understanding. Nah, just gonna be bullied again. I know. I love sassy cats. Cats are the best thing on earth. All right, let's
Cats are
flip the
sassy.
fucking box.
She's goes like does a circuit around the room, and the things that were magical, a lot of them get at least a wince from her. One or two she actually hisses at. Most of all, the coin is kind of a reaction where she just bares her fangs. It's like, yeah, no, that's definitely bad. Sort of edging into that high pitched cat battle voice, you know the one.
Yeah, we know.
Can we keep it?
No, you really can't. No, that's bad. You
No,
need to
no,
get
no,
rid
no,
of it.
Draco, that was out of character. No, Draco, that was out of character. I was talking about the cat, not the fucking coin. Actually, we found it. We found the promise. We found the cat girl.
Yeah, I can't wait for her to walk off with artifacts.
Nah, I'll put a round in her ass.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
The cat shakes
She's not
vigorously
stealing.
to help dry her off. Would either of you like to try and dodge? To not be drenched yourselves. That's a lot of fur that's getting dried really quickly.
Is it gonna impair my abilities in any?
No, it just make you miserable and make you more likely to catch cold.
It's just whatever. I don't even bother reacting. It's just whatever. Just literally, it's just a human-sized cat. That's all this is.
It's not human-sized. It's Krynos formed. It's bigger than human-sized.
It's in Krynos form right now.
Yep.
I'm not gonna risk botching and falling on the coin.
Okay, Tom, are you trying to dodge?
A dodge what?
The cat drying herself off in your face and spraying you with water.
No.
Okay, Jacklord, you're very wet. It's cold. It doesn't feel particularly good.
Do we smell like wet cat now, or do we smell like? Is there a
A
specific
little
smell that
bit,
comes?
yes.
Okay. I was gonna be upset if we weren't.
Same.
Okay, then. The fuck
Oh,
is
I
speed
want to
of
use
thought?
Prime on it.
On what? The cat? Or the
Oh
coin?
no, on the coin. I want to see what it. I want to see how much power it has in its tanks.
Okay, that seems a relatively invasive procedure, but you can do that.
Oh, is it invasive? I thought I could like just
Well,
stare and
it's
see like.
contained within the reliquary deep inside its spiritual structure, so you're gonna need more than one success. And it might, if it senses you probing, it might spray the dormancy thing a bit further. Not by a lot,
All right.
but it is a risk.
Does she? So are you gonna attack it in some capacity?
I wasn't
what's the
gonna
game
touch
plan?
it just yet.
Oh, okay. What should we do with it then? You seem to know what the fuck to do here.
Drop it in the sun. Or volcano will do. You know, I saw that in a movie once. They had a thing like this and they just tossed in a volcano and poof, gone. There was an eruption and they nearly died, but until then it was a great plan.
I mean, well, the issue becomes we have to make it leave the place then, which will wake it up.
Well, that sucks for you.
What do you?
Please don't take it outside here then. That would be bad.
I wasn't going to. I thought you were gonna do something with it. Like
What
kill it
am
or
I
something.
supposed to do? I could break the
I don't
coin,
know.
probably. What then?
No,
I don't know what happens then. That might just set it
Not-
free.
you attack spirits.
I don't want to fight whatever's in there on my own in the spirit world. I don't want to die.
You're not gonna fight it on your own.
Yes, you technically have us. Technically.
I look over. I'm like, nah. Like, if this dies, that's just another thing gone from our house. Like,
Yeah, but we can't actually shift to the spirit world.
we have bullets to kill things that are spirit wise still, right?
Yeah,
If it's
but
fully in the spirit world, like, the only reason you could hit those things, generally speaking, in a normal world was because they were overlapping with the normal world at the time. They were existing as spirits on the physical plane. If it's fully in the spirit
Yeah,
world, you have to use your spirit 2 sphere to make the attack crossover.
yeah,
I mean, I have that in 2. If it apox, doesn't that mean it's on our plane anyway? Thus rendering
yeah,
it.
but we have to apocalypse, and we have to find a new reliquary first.
Why would it go to a?
Because it's gonna be subject. It's gonna. If they're discorporated after leaving the reliquary, then different rules apply. They're not fully. They're not solid APOC form, they're just spirits that are vaguely resembling their normal APOC form, and they're just gonna try and find a new reliquary or be dragged to hell. There's a system for it. In
Yeah.
Demon.
Can I just throw it into the Atlantic Ocean, Draco? Can I just get rid of the problem like that?
No.
You could. There's an Earthbound sunk to the bottom of the Atlantic already, I think. People are kind of. It did it itself, so no one could take its reliquary away.
There's a shit ton in the Mariner's Trench, if I remember correctly.
Might be remembering
That
from
we're just
Kale's
gonna-
games.
Maybe.
But there's at
but
least
like-
one there.
Would it come back to bite me in the ass if I just got rid of it like that?
You don't
Yeah,
know.
because
You don't
you
know. It
carry it
depends on
outside
its
in your hands.
nature.
Depends on if someone goes and gets it. Really, if it's a
Who's gonna go and get it?
You don't
Because-
know.
You carry it outside to the ocean, so it's going to wake up.
No, I was gonna use
That's the
correspondent.
danger. Oh right, I guess you could do that, but who knows?
I mean, you could open a hole to the Marinara Trench and then drop it there.
Yeah, but
That's
if
what I was going to do.
if
That
it
would
has a
probably
quote and faith,
probably keep it locked away for the next 10 years. at
Do you
least.
wish to open a rift to the Marinar Trench Allied?
Is the cat unable or unwilling to do anything to help us kill
The
this thing?
cat is essentially going with, I'm not gonna touch it until I know more. That seems dangerous.
What the fuck are they gonna do to learn more about it? I'll keep it as a backup plan for the time being.
I mean, you're
If
the
it wakes
wingman.
up, I'm not. If it wakes up, I'm lobbing it though.
Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Allied, roll intelligence science at 8.
Intelligent science. Okay, so it's 7 dice at 8. Are you for fucking real?
Yeah, no, all seems well with this plan.
I figure this would be a plan that would be good though, because I'm fucking I'm mad. So
Actually, you know what? Reroll that at 6. This at 8, it's too cruel, and you should be smarter than that. It shouldn't be this hard.
okay.
Okay, what you do is essentially you make two places exist next to each other. At the bottom of the Marinar Trench, there's a lot of water under a lot of pressure, which means that if you make a shortcut between those two spots, this place will essentially function as the bottom of the ocean. You're gonna drain the Atlantic into your fort. Or wherever the Marinar is.
The Pacific.
The Pacific.
Hold
Even
up.
worse, that's even war water. You're gonna drown Brazil.
Wait, but how? Brazil's above land.
Yes,
Above
but
the water level.
the water is gonna get pushed through your hole, out here, it's gonna flood the surrounding area, and then flow through back towards the oceans from here. But all the water pressure of the Pacific is gonna be pressing down, like several kilometers of water are gonna be pressing down and pushing water out through the hole you make as a shortcut.
You could what he's thinking of doing is doing it above the Marinara Trench.
That might work if he
Okay,
did it
that's the
that
new
way,
plan.
but
That's the new plan.
That's why we have to have this roll and this discussion, because scientifically it's a very bad idea due to how water pressure works. If he just puts it at the bottom,
I don't gotta explain shit to reality. There's a reason why I have
You
so
would-
much merit.
you would need to have either forces at a decent level or matter at a decent level to essentially manipulate how the connection acts on the water on the other end to prevent it from flooding through. Correspondence alone
Yeah,
would not be enough to just deposit at the bottom of the trench.
I have matter too. Would that work?
I'm not sure. I
Okay.
don't think you could change the properties enough.
Okay.
Okay, so the cat just is gonna encourage you to put the box back, and if you do, she's just gonna go through the treasures again, then go through the other room. Ask you if you've
I'm
explored the
watching.
whole place.
I'm watching her to not let her steal anything.
Okay, I'm gonna roll willpower for her to see if she steals anything. She pockets a non-demonic coin or two.
Just one or two?
Yeah, it's like two. That you see.
We're
Do
rich
I
and
waste-
weird.
Do I shoot a possible resource? for stealing?
Just let me
These
know if
rooms
you
are
wish to initiate combat, just let me know.
These rooms are loaded with coins, right?
There's like 4 big chests full of gold here. The Portuguese kept apparently some of their treasure here until the fort was abandoned, and some of it was forgot here. So there's them forgetting a few minor bits of treasure translates to a whole lot of fucking money to you.
Yeah, no, no, I'm not gonna light her ass up yet.
Hey, she asks you to lead you to your friend.
Which friend?
The vampire. He needs to be given the
Oh, I
peace of Gaia.
I don't know where the fuck he is.
Well, help me find him then.
What? I don't. Why? He hasn't done anything bad yet.
Tom, what is your friend's name? What is his name?
Nathan?
Okay. What is Nathan's wit stealth?
Wait, let me check. 4.
Okay, so she does need to roll because you are actively hiding. Effectively.
Yeah, and of course being sold out by 2 cowards.
No, if she finds
Yes,
you,
you
I'm shooting.
are.
How am I selling you out? I didn't give her your name.
No.
Okay.
She's hunting. I'm following her ass.
Same.
Well,
you're going to be put to sleep after you make your futile little theater for
You're the
me.
one that awakened the fucking demon, mate.
Yeah, but
I want
You're
both
the
of
guys
you
that-
to roll perception, empathy on her. As she says that she's gonna try and check out what the spirit world is like here. And she's gonna be back in the evening to talk to your friend.
Wait, hold up. I already know what the spirit realm is like here.
You have looked across the well. She's talking about crossing over and taking a look in person.
Difficulty 6.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Nyaxi, how dare I don't go about this in a murder hobo fashion? You're right.
Okay,
How dare I treat...
she seems honest-ish, Chacalor. Allied, you can try and roll Entropy 1 to see if this has the Ring of Truth, though, if you really care to use magic on this. Which would be a difficulty 3 coincidental effect.
Okay, so my 8 are at 3?
Yes, you do have other options as a mage, you know.
Fuck.
Yeah, she's definitely lying about seeing your friend in the evening.
So she wants to attack him?
You don't know, but she definitely has other plans.
I want to thicken the gauntlet.
Okay. So as she's looking for a reflective surface to step through, you're gonna try and thicken it. Go ahead and roll. That's a difficulty 4 roll.
5 at 4. 3 successes, so that thickens it by 3.
Okay. Well, she kind of does find something. Probably finds like a polished gold plate in the room and tries to use that. What tools are you using for this?
My PDA, and on that I'm going to be using formula, numbers and numerology, and the language of ancient Babylonian itself, not speaking it.
Okay. She looks like she tries to concentrate once or twice, and then she kind of turns in your direction, just casually asks you, are you doing something?
Why do you, why?
Well, every time I look at this, I see you just start poking around in that device of yours. It's kind of suspicious.
I saw through her lies, right?
You did, so you could confront her if you wish.
I'm going to. Why you gotta lie to me
About what?
about just casually going in? Hold on. I saw through her lie of she's not going after Nathan, right? She's just gonna go into the shadow side step.
She said that she was gonna come back after checking this out and meet with Nathan this evening. She's lying about that, but she has another plan in regards to Nathan. You don't know what the plan is.
Why? Okay, so then I'll put. What are you gonna do with Nathan?
You can kill him. He's a leech now.
Is Jack Lore here? No, he's BRB.
We can take a quick break here while we wait for Jacklor and while we think a way to unfucking this.